Here, in the vast landscape of personal finance, many believe that significant wealth is a matter of chance, a sudden windfall. But true, sustainable wealth is not born of luck. It is cultivated through a shift in mindset, resilient habits, and informed decisions. It is an ecosystem built, not stumbled upon. We stand at the threshold of a journey into the fundamental principles that govern this ecosystem of prosperity. Today we shall uncover 7 such rules, 7 pillars upon which a new way of thinking about money can be constructed. Let us embark on this voyage of discovery. We will delve into these principles as practical guides that can be implemented starting now. Prepare to observe the patterns of financial success and understand the behaviors that lead to growth. See your financial world through a new lens, revealing pathways to abundance. Our first principle invites us to adopt a new way of seeing, a perspective that fundamentally alters our interaction with possessions and expenditures. The truly wealthy prioritize the accumulation of assets. These are the elements in their financial ecosystem that work for them, generating more resources. Conversely, many unknowingly accumulate liabilities. These items consume resources and drain financial vitality. The critical question before every significant financial decision is, will this make me money? An asset might be an investment that appreciates over time or knowledge that enhances earning potential. A liability could be a depreciating vehicle purchased for status. The shift from a spender's mindset to an investor's mindset is about strategic allocation. The investor sees money as a worker that can generate an ever-increasing stream of income. Consider the purchase of a home. Viewed through an investor's lens, is this property likely to appreciate? Could a portion be rented out? This principle extends beyond large purchases to daily habits and discretionary spending. The rich are defined by what they accumulate, assets that work for them. Cultivate this investor's gaze and make it an intrinsic part of your decision-making process. This is the first step in reprogramming our financial DNA, moving from spending to investing in our future. Our second rule introduces a profound shift in the conventional order of financial obligations. Pay yourself first. Typically, income is received, bills are paid, and only then is saving considered. Pay yourself first inverts this sequence. Upon receiving income, a portion is immediately allocated to savings and investments before any other bills are paid. This establishes your financial growth as a non-negotiable priority. Imagine a river. Paying yourself first ensures a portion of the flow is channeled into your reservoir, your savings and investments. This discipline changes your relationship with money, transforming saving into an active strategy. Even a modest percentage, consistently applied, can accumulate significantly over time. The key is consistency and priority. This allocated sum should be channeled into investments that have the potential to grow. This approach instills a powerful sense of financial agency. You are an active director of your financial destiny, prioritizing your growth. It forces a more conscious engagement with your spending. The psychological impact is immense, building a buffer against unforeseen circumstances and reducing financial stress. Each payment to self is a brick laid in the foundation of your financial independence. This isn't about deprivation, it's about prioritization and foresight. The sequence is simple but transformative. Earn, allocate to self, then manage the rest. The third rule unveils a secret known to the financially astute: making money work for you. True financial leverage is achieved when your accumulated capital generates its own returns. This is the transition from active earning to passive income. Imagine a farmer who uses profits to buy more land and tools, leveraging initial efforts. This principle encourages a shift from being a worker to becoming an owner or investor. Each dollar invested is like a tiny employee, sent out to return with more. The goal is to build an army of these financial employees. There are numerous avenues: stock market, real estate, businesses, and lending. The common thread is that your capital is actively engaged in generating further capital. Relying solely on your own labor has limitations. When your money works for you, it transcends these limitations. Compound interest illustrates money working for you. Returns generate further returns, creating exponential growth. Achieving this requires patience and a long-term perspective. The initial returns might seem small, but as capital grows, income generated by your money can surpass your direct labor. The challenge lies in diligently accumulating capital and wisely deploying it. It requires overcoming the temptation to consume all that you earn. Build a financial engine that runs with increasing efficiency. This is the path from financial dependence to financial sovereignty. Our fourth rule illuminates a path often overlooked: the continuous pursuit of financial literacy. The wealthy understand that financial education is a lifelong journey. They actively seek knowledge, adapt to changing economic landscapes, and refine their understanding of money. The world of finance is dynamic. Those who cease to learn risk being left behind. This commitment to learning extends beyond basic budgeting. It involves understanding investing, asset classes, risk management, and economic trends. The investment in financial knowledge often yields the highest returns. Financial education empowers you to make informed decisions. The wealthy accumulate wisdom about money. They understand that continuous learning is essential. Embrace the role of a lifelong learner in finance. For in the quest for wealth, knowledge is the bedrock upon which lasting prosperity is built. The fifth rule addresses the embrace of calculated risk. Significant financial growth rarely occurs within absolute safety. The boldness that leads to prosperity is not reckless. It is courage underpinned by preparation and strategic calculation. Every investment carries some degree of risk. The key is to understand, manage, and take risks proportionate to potential rewards. Preparation is paramount. Diligent research and due diligence are essential. The financially successful approach opportunities with a clear-eyed assessment. Diversification is key in managing risk. Starting small and testing the waters reduces exposure. Focus on risks you can assess and manage. The courage to take calculated risks stems from confidence in knowledge and preparation. Wealth is often found just beyond the comfort zone, reached by those with a map and a plan. The sixth rule emphasizes creating multiple income streams. Relying solely on one stream of income creates a precarious dependency. Building multiple income streams provides stability and security. These additional streams can take many forms. They might include income from investments, a side business, or freelance work. The initial effort to establish a new income stream can be significant. However, the long-term benefits often far outweigh these initial costs. Each additional stream acts as a buffer, reducing financial stress. Consider the psychological freedom of not depending on a single employer. The journey begins by identifying skills or assets that could be monetized. Many supplementary income streams can become relatively passive. The goal is to build systems that generate income with varying degrees of effort. Cultivate a rich and varied delta of income. The seventh rule brings us to thinking long-term. True wealth is rarely an overnight phenomenon. It is akin to the growth of a mighty forest, developing over decades. Wealth that endures is built over years with a vision that spans decades. The magic of compounding unfolds its potential over extended periods. The patient investor understands that growth takes time. They remain committed to their long-term strategy. Thinking in decades influences the types of assets one chooses. The long-term thinker prioritizes sustainability and enduring value. Patience involves resisting the urge for instant gratification. Consistently saving and investing allows time to be your greatest ally. Thinking long-term extends beyond one's lifetime, creating a legacy. Cultivate the mindset of a patient forester, planting financial seeds wisely. We have traversed a landscape of 7 fundamental rules. These rules, thinking like an investor, paying yourself first, making money work for you, mastering financial education, taking calculated risks, building multiple income streams, and thinking long-term, are simple yet transformative. Embracing these rules is about cultivating a profound shift in mindset. It is about seeing money as a tool for creation. Integrate these principles into your daily decisions. This is not a quick fix, but a sustainable path to financial empowerment. This exploration is the first step in a comprehensive journey. Consider this an introduction, a map to a vast and rewarding territory. This is the start of a full wealth-building series. Follow for the next episodes where we will delve deeper into each of these 7 rules. We will explore practical strategies for their implementation, uncover further insights to guide you on your path to building lasting wealth. The journey has just begun,